Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and this should stop the monitoring of my computer by the evil MB and the sewer gab trolls. How you doing? Kathy will be on tonight. I will go sit down, and she will talk for a while, and then I will come back. And this is too damn hot to wear on my head, so I'm going to take it off like this. That would be a funny thing to do. All those people with the tin hats, this is my tin reflectix hat. Whew, that's hot with that thing. It's been a warm day here. So, I'm live. Is anybody out there? Nobody's watching. I don't know if someone will come on or not. Let me send an inbox. And Kathy will sit down. I promise to be on tonight, and surgery is Thursday. Tomorrow I go to the hospital. And Kathy didn't tell me she would have gone with me, or it would have saved me a hospital visit, but I think going to the hospital might be exciting. I haven't stayed in the hospital and been awake for years. Or some may say I've never been awake for years anyway. So I will get up and let her take over. I need some hot tea. I'm not feeding the cats. And my voice keeps going. Now, if I can just get this damn thing to do an email. Didn't do much. We were supposed to get on at 7, but both of us passed out, and we didn't wake up until 8:15. And then I had to take a shower and go cat feed. So no real paranormal checking out. I was reading the bathroom reader before I went to sleep, and just did a rack of dishes and threw out some recycling stuff, a whole bunch of that stuff. Showed Kathy how to use a new microwave, plugged in the toaster, dumped all the crumbs out of that. That all went in the garbage. And that's about all I've done today, other than read or sleep or watch cat videos. And this thing is acting slower than hell for some reason. Well, I'm going to go back to the stream and let Kathy talk about Ratty Patty or what she plans to do. Or, oh yeah, how much money do you have in the car fund now?
I have $3,460.
Okay. She has $3,460. When I give her the $200 next month, plus her $300, plus the $30 I owe in the car fund, that should give us about $4,000. So we're getting close. The cheapest car I saw in there, but every one of them is damaged in some way, about $3,500. But when you get to $4,000, $5,000, the cars work. So. All right, I'm going to get up and go in the other room and get my clothes ready for going to the hospital. Kathy can come over here and sit down. Now, oh, Murdoch is on here. Hello, Murdoch. Okay, if you want to type something, you've got to pick up my keyboard. Come here now. And type on it. And be careful your knee. If you have to put it down, lean it against this thing. But don't have your knee hit it. You'll type. I always do that.
I'm not good at typing stuff in.
Well, people might ask you a question. Just answer it. And then when you're ready to quit, just let me know. All right, you have to be careful you don't disconnect any cords here because there's all these stupid cords. Go and reach behind the bookcase and turn on the ceiling light. No, other side. What the fuck is in my pocket? Here. For later, that's part of your bus fare. Okay. I will get up now, and Kathy will sit down. I will make myself some hot tea. All right. You sit there, turn that way, and you got to squeeze in. All right. Go ahead. You talk about whatever, and I will be in the other room if you need me. God, someone is fat. It's me. Now that's got a delay because of the buffering. So you want to look at that screen. That's now. That's earlier.
Okay.
It buffers like a half an hour or an hour behind for some reason. All right, say hello to everybody. And
hi, everybody. How you doing out there? Getting ready to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I hope. And then Easter after that, which I'm not sure if Easter is going to be in March or April this year. Anyway, I haven't been up to too much. You know, I want to stand up so you can see my shirt. And it's got a cat unicorn, and it's got a leprechaun. It's a cat. I thought it was really cute, and I got it at Walmart for $4.97, and it was one of the few. It was the only one left in a 3XL, so I love cats, so I had to have this, and that was great. I haven't been up to too much lately. Ratty Patty took me out to Red Lobster. It was great. They had coconut shrimp, and we got crab stuffed mushrooms that were wonderful, and it was really great. We only spent a short time together because she had to catch the bus to go home. But besides that, I really haven't been doing much. I haven't seen a movie that maybe I could give a review on. I saw Jumanji. I think the original was way better, but there's a couple movies coming out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go see them or not. But anyway, things have been okay with me, and if anyone doesn't know, I'm a big Pokemon fan. I play it, and I have a lot of fun with that. And there isn't much else, so if anybody wants to say anything or ask me something, okay, well, thank you. And I'm going to go now. George, I'm done. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. There hasn't been anything really. Okay, well, since I'm not going to be getting off right away, you know, I do have something to say about Ratty Patty. I totally forgot. She's been bragging that she puts aside $500 a month for the car fund, and the one thing she likes to do, her daughter pays her internet, her cable, and her phone, which, gee, if someone did that for me, I could put aside more money a month, too. And I almost get this feeling that she's bragging about it, because she knows how hard it is for me to save even $300 towards a car. And the other day, I was telling her that sometimes, you know, people like to throw bottles and cans on where I live, and if I see them, I figure, what the heck? And she said, oh, well, where I live, I can get 3 times as much as that. So she had to one-up me on that, too. Isn't that nice? brags about I can get more cans than you, brags about I can put more money away than you, so that's really great. And she wants the government to buy her a wheelchair. And oh boy, I fall down and my arms hurt. Well, guess what? It was welcome to my reality. She uses a walker. She hates it. Yeah, riding the buses gets hard. I admit. So
I was mostly calling because I was concerned.
that's the only thing I can think to say about her, but she's got two cars, they're both broken down. The one car she's been trying to get the government to take for 3 years. They don't want to take it, they don't want it. And besides that, well, that's the only bad things I can think about at the moment. I'm sorry I don't have more to talk about, but that's mostly it. So thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you have a great Easter. Bye, y'all. Him. You idiot. Oh, God, George. Oh, God. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Oh, you. Ooh. Tree. Those are beautiful.
right. Don't sit there silently. Say something.
Well,
Right,
I didn't know what to talk about.
Anything. Weather,
Georgia.
movies. They always want to hear your movie reviews. Okay.
Haven't seen them.
Come on out. Come on out.
All right.
Have you seen any movies lately?
Just Jumanji.
Oh, okay. It's been a while.
Haven't seen any movies for a while.
All right. I'm back. Sort of. You may see me when we have warm weather and when rain, all the pollen acts up and I go crazy. If you're done, hon, you can go in the living room. Kathy? Oh, she's gone. Uh-oh. That's falling. Let me get that out of here. So anyway, no, she's not worried. She doesn't believe that I won't need glass anymore. By the way, 6 week. I don't know where the stupid Android phone is. I can't see. I'll be so glad when these are gone because these are all scratched and they keep getting dirty. And so I'll be able to see what the hell I'm doing. And you haven't emailed me, you bum, and you haven't called me. I'm going to take the Android phone with me to the hospital. So you should be, and I'm going to take the iPad with me to the hospital. So you contact me tomorrow afternoon or evening, and maybe we can finally talk on the phone. And I know 10 o'clock is late. I apologize. We would have been on sooner, but she came over here and 5:30. I said, well, set the clock for 6:30. And the next thing we knew, it was 8:15. We were both asleep. There's really no room to put a chair in here right now. I got this thing behind me. Wait till I get some of this crap moved out of here, and then I'll make room. And this is not a bong. This is my Spiriva inhaler. But I'm having trouble breathing right now, so bear with me, people. Okay, then shake this up. All right, that's the curse of asthma and COPD. So, anyway, showed Kathy how to use the microwave. And I have my hot tea here. I'm not going to be on very long because I want to rest and be refreshed and awake, or as awake as I ever get at early 11 o'clock in the morning. I go and, yeah. Well, that's a thrill. I forgot to put, I thought I put it in there. I got to keep a supply of Splenda in here. Tea without sweetener is horrible. So she didn't believe, though. The doctors have told me, we noticed that this lens, nothing there. The right eye is fixed. Thursday, when they take the cataract out of this eye, then this will be fixed. And if I close this eye, now it's going to make a liar out of me. I can't see my screen. I don't know why that is, but that's probably going to cataract. But I noticed when I was looking in with this eye earlier, with it closed, I could see everything perfectly. So when the cataract's gone, that film is away from the eye. I don't think they have to work on my left eye, and then these will go in the garbage because Other lens, they're both scratched because I kept dropping them on the floor, falling off the bed, all that stuff. The coating has been abraded. There's a, I forget what it's called right now, transitions. It darkens the lenses when I got it. And I've noticed something curious that when I go out, I have to wear my sunglasses because the sky is too bright for me. I've always had a problem with that, but it's really bright. What's going on here? Hold on. Something just flashed on my screen and went away. I don't know what it is. Now, yes, these... Well, I don't know if these are the Nori glasses or not, because I had to buy another pair after the Nori glasses. So these are the glasses after. I still have the Nori glasses, but the temple snapped clean off. They're in a drawer in the other room. So I've kept the Nori glasses. So, but George Nori wanted to buy glasses for me, but Kathy doesn't believe me when I tell her the doctors have said I will never have to wear glasses again. And you can imagine I can, do this into an my phone booth, and I won't need the Clark Kent glasses anymore. So these will be gone forever. And she says, I'll believe it when I see it. So when she sees me walking around without glasses, with the new manly confidence that I will have, because I will no longer look like a nerd, then I can be free of glasses. And I've been wearing glasses since like 1958. 57, 59, I don't remember. I just know I had to put this color screen on the television to get used to the glasses. And even though we had a black and white television back then, it was very weird. And then when I was 40, I went to bifocals because I almost stepped off and got killed. I stepped off a curb and couldn't see the curb and fell into the street into oncoming traffic. Literally, my vision changed in a second, and that scared the hell out of me. But I have lost or broken glasses over the years, and just paying for them alone. Years ago, a pair of glasses in the 70s was $40, and they went up to 80, then 100, then 150. And I saw a pair of frames in Sight for Sore Eyes, and the frames were $1,000 because one company, they had a story on 60 Minutes, they control 80% of the eyeglass frames market and some of the eyeglass lens market too. And they're based out of Italy, and why the federal government has never hit them with antitrust, I've never understood. But I still can't see the screen. If I look at the left eye because of the cataract, it's completely blurred out. I can see me, I can see that there's text there, but I can't see what it is. If I see with the right eye, because of the strain caused by closing this eye, because you have to see in stereo, everything's still blurred out. I won't see, that's why I need the glasses. The minute I put the left lens on, I can see. There's no lens here. This eye is 20/20. Yeah, she loves her Pokemon. I got her a Sinnoh guide to the Sinnoh region for $1, so she was reading that earlier. And she got to see Talkie and Tiny One, and a stupid raccoon showed up. I fed poor Orangey. He was wanting more food. He was still hungry, but I only brought so many cans over. I can't give them what he would like, which is like 3 cans a day, because he doesn't get anything else to eat. He's starving. This crap about people saying, oh, they can eat rats and mice. Well, the raccoons eat anything that moves around there. And there's not just one. I've seen 7 or 8. They're eating any animals that's along the creek. Lizards, frogs, you name it. Fish. Anything cats might eat, they don't get. In fact, I was walking down the street and I couldn't see it clearly with my sunglasses on. I saw in the middle of the street what looked like a desiccated mouse. It had dried up. That's the first mouse I've ever seen around here. I think it was a mouse. I said, oh, God. That's horrible. Anyway, so we need to get, I will talk to you privately about the fund, and we will see about getting you and Abram and me together and maybe a few other people and get you out here, and you could sleep in my bathtub or on the floor where the cat box is. There's not much room in here until I move some of this stuff. Now, if I get these out, these two bookcases out, put one of them in the living room, get rid of the other one, move these crates here, and if I were to get rid of this, I only have this for the giant lamp. And I don't know if you can, where the hell is the camera on this damn thing? There's the giant ginger lamp. So if I get a table for that, then this will be gone. Then I've got all these litter things standing here. I'm going to eventually put all those in the corner. So if I got rid of that and got rid of those bookcases and moved all of that over to the left, there'd be a space here that you could sleep right there if you got here. And if you're telling the truth, and because of Fifi and all that crap, I have questioned your veracity because I won't believe it till I see you and all that. No, I'm not going to ever get up. I can manage. And maybe I will. Kathy? Could you bring me some Splenda, please? 2 packets. Oh, here is the Stupido, which I promptly dropped. Here's the El Stupido phone here, sitting on my former cup of tea. See, look at this crap. Battery is low, 4% remaining. This thing wasn't on all night. And the problem is, I can never tell where the cord is. I had a cord for this somewhere.
Hey, what do you want?
Splenda. 2, please. Thank you. Tea is yucky without sweetener. So all these cords that are tangled, somewhere here is a damn charging cable. I don't know where it is. I'll have to charge this later. It's 4%. So we could, if this were my place, we could drill a couple holes in the ceiling and put a hammock up there with a ladder. Hang you like a bat from the ceiling. Maybe we could have you swinging back and forth during my videos. You could fly back and forth when it's a lull and I can't think of anything else to say. Okay, here comes 6-week tenure. Maybe get you a Rocket J squirrel outfit. You could be Rocky the Flying Squirrel. I don't know. Anyway.
Here.
No, I'm not going to do bunk beds. I stopped doing bunk beds when I was in summer camp. That's not going to... I can't climb in the bed I've got. You're going to have me climb up the bunk bed, even the lower. I don't fit in bunk beds very well. You may have noticed I'm kind of big, even if I wasn't fat. Oh, you're wearing my bathrobe. Okay, I didn't see what she was wearing. I thought it was the Pink Panther. You can have a normal bed if we get enough funds to build the complex and if it's buildable. Hey, you'll have the bottom bunk. You'll be sleeping on the floor on the under the bunk bed with the dust bunnies. That will be your space, and then we'll get some drawers built in. We just slide you out like Dracula, and when you go to bed, we slide you back in again. Where... I guess nobody else is here. Well, is Murdoch still? I guess Murdoch left. We're it. Let's see, 5 watching and just you. So, anyway. Well, it's still terrible. I don't know. I guess I gotta stir this when I put Splenda in. Anyhow, that's about it. I did laundry. And I got these things over here. This is a clean rug. These have to be washed. 1 load of laundry. Talked to my caregiver a few minutes ago. He says, you didn't get back to me. I said, well, you had a tooth pulled. And you were in bad shape. So he will come here on the 30th, and we will go to the store and get all the... you got to remember something. Abram does not know how to weld yet, and you're putting the cart before the horse. First, I have to go to the site. I have to see the site. I have to see if it's buildable. If it's not buildable for flood reasons, for it could be on a hill and you can't build on the hill. It could be 40 acres of hillside up and down. I haven't seen it. It could be, it could be in a swamp for all I know, even though it's in the desert. I have to see the land. I have to get the county to tell me, give them the location, the longitude and latitude. They have to tell me, they have to go out there and examine it and say, this is buildable, you can buy this land, you can build a house on it. They have to do permits and all that. It's not going to happen like bam, and there's the house. And Abram won't be learning to weld for a year or two, and just to get the first container, I have to save up $3,000. I'm not getting, unless any fund, and I'm not going to have my name on the GoFundMe. It's going to be you or Abram, or whoever else is. I'm not, because I'm associated with it. Nobody will give a dime. The haters will sabotage it. They do all with everything else. So I will not be associated with it by name, by picture, by commenting. I won't even promote it. I'm just not going to do it. So you set up your own site for that. That way they can't say it's going into my pocket, it's a con, or any of this other garbage that they always do. And, weren't for these people from Sewer Gab, I would be getting a lot further on with what I want to do than I am. And so, once the land is purchased, then I still have to have someone come in and put a concrete pad in, put the electrical connections in, put the plumbing connections in. Then the first container has to be delivered, has to be all bolted down. Then we have to put solar panels in, inverter, batteries, then a ductless air conditioner on the ceiling for each zone. It all costs money. And that's only one container. I'm going to need 4 of them plus this central courtyard, and with a dome over it for rain. And it snows there in the winter, so that's another issue. We'll have to have at least one container with a fireplace. I'm not going to sit there and freeze. Even though I have central heat and air, I still want a nice warm fireplace for me and the cats. And then all the cats are going to be with me. And I don't know if you're allergic to cats, so Amram isn't, as far as I know. He's had cats, so, but he says it'll take him 2 years to get trained as a welder. We're not looking to get this, I'm not looking to get this complex for a year or two. Unless I win the lottery. And unless I win the lottery, I'm not buying the 40 acres. I'll buy 40 acres somewhere else that already has a house and a ranch and all that. Everything will be ready. All I have to do is add the stuff. Put a greenhouse in, put storage containers with shelving. Build one area as an EMP house in case there's an EMP event, and I think the likelihood of North Korea attacking us got lessened because they said they will not attack South Korea. Maybe President Trump scared the hell out of Kim Jong-un, whatever the hell his name is, that he felt that he was going to get attacked if he didn't knock it off. He is back down. We still get hit by an event by the sun, though. So you're looking at 2021 before I even start this stuff. We're gonna try to arrange you're not homeless somehow. If push comes to shove, we will get you at least a motorhome to live in, so you'd have at least a roof over your head until you get a job. And remember, you're an artist. You could get together with Jerry and do background artwork. Once I move in, build my video studio, you could probably do some of that. I can't draw. You come to the Bay Area, you could probably find a job. And if you have a car, you could always go to LA and look for work. And there's options here. There's more jobs in California than there probably are in Colorado. So And if you went to Los Angeles, there's got to be graphic design jobs up the gump stump there you could find. Film studios, advertising agencies, graphics artist companies, game companies. Somebody needs some kind of artwork. I don't know what kind of artwork you do or art you do. So, but I will do what I can to help in my limited means. Yeah, well, they're total jerks. But you made a huge mistake saying where you were staying, and they were going to go after you. And this is an evil thing for them to have done. I would never do that to somebody, because I've been homeless twice. I know what it's like. And Kathy's been homeless. Well, I don't know how the hell Grub was in the last stream. I didn't see the name Grub unless she was Wonder Woman. So, and that could be the case. It's one thing I've never liked about anonymous names. You got to say one thing about me, you know who I am. There's no anonymity. Unless I play a character. Then you'd see anonymity because it wouldn't be me. So. And where is that clown open lines Jerry, or as I call it, closed lines Jerry? I ain't heard a word out of him. But when it comes to me, I don't have the cleaning supplies yet, and with this, after I have the surgery on Thursday, there will be 3 days to a week of just severe pain. I'm not going to be in any shape to have anybody around here because I will be doing a lot of moaning and screaming. They're not using lasers on me, they're using knives. And even though they... Excuse me, that's a lemon seed. Even though they give you steroids for the eye and some other stuff, which I don't remember what the hell it was, and then I have to still go get a new... They give me a supply of it. For the first week, I'm going to be lying here getting very low sleep, unless I go out and get some cognac and put it in some tea or coffee and knock myself out, because the pain kept waking me up the last time. And then the other, my blood pressure medication, I think that's why I slept so much today, it wakes me up to go to the bathroom because of water retention. So I don't want him here to the end of the month when I can go. He had his dentist to go to. His wife had stuff to do after she took Fuzzy to the vet for me and back. I went to Walmart and only got a limited amount of supplies. I want to go to Walmart with him. Let's get everything you need all at once. And then we have all the cleaning. We have paper towels. We have cleaning supplies. I've already got soap pads. I've got green scrubbers. I've got 2 bottles of Lysol. I need more. I've got a thing of 409. I need a sprayer. I need to get Easy Off for the stove and the front of the stove and the cabinets. If we have to spray Easy Off on everything, the grease is all over the place because when I make food, the grease splatters. And then after we get and I got to take my vacuum into the shop and get that repaired. The other vacuum works adequately. And I want to have paper towels, and I have enough garbage bags. So, and once all the clothes are put away, then first thing he's going to do is, I'd rather him tackle the kitchen, because they still haven't shown up. I called yesterday, come out here and unclog my bathtub. It's full of dirt and hair. So, I want to have all my ducks in a row before he comes in and does the full 3 days of cleaning. You can clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, we vacuum, and then we pick up everything off the floor. I put it away, I start throwing stuff up. We fold up the sofa bed, vacuum the living room, vacuum the bedroom. Everything's put away nice and neat. Then we start dusting the bookcases, and then he's going to go in the... Excuse me, my ears are clogged up. Then he's going to go into the kitchen and start cleaning the kitchen counter, and then open up all the cabinets, and we organize the cabinets so I have a place to store stuff, and clear off the top of the refrigerator, and then if we still have time, then we could go through the closets. Now I'm going to get rid of that tub of automotive supplies, probably wheel it over to the one of these oil places. There's an oil place on Berryessa where they drain your oil and they do smog, and I'll just take that there and pay the fee and dispose of it all. It's years old of brake fluid, transmission fluid, oil, power steering fluid. As far as I know, the contents are good, but one of the things, oil stored in there, leaked, and the bottom is full of motor oil. So I got to get rid of that. I don't know. I like my caregiver now. There's some things I need to talk to him about privately that have nothing to do with caregiving, that I'm not at liberty to talk about at the moment until he gives me permission. And I don't know, I might have you here and can't stand you for all I know. I don't know. You can get certified as a caregiver, but you got to do a background check and all that other stuff. Got to check for your criminal record. And that takes a considerable amount of time. And then I'd have to switch you, and then you can't be living with me if you're a caregiver. So you'd have to have your own place. And then I'd have to pay, they would pay you, but I'd have to pay for your gas and stuff. And it is expensive to live here. So, yeah, they want people with pristine records. I couldn't be a caregiver because I was arrested and convicted. That's another thing to do in the next 5 years, get a pardon with a different governor and try to get my rights, all my stuff restored. But I'll do that in Nevada or wherever I move to. Wait till Jerry Brown's out of office and start the procedure to get an official pardon. And not that I'm going to do anything with it, but I would like to clear the decks on that too. It's been 46 years, and I would like to get all that taken care of before I die. It just bothers me. I might take my law school degree through online schooling, become an attorney. It's not that. I've got too much to pay off, and he'll be out of office after this year. So, who knows what. We'll probably have another Democratic governor. But he has pardoned a number of people. The least number was Arnold, I think, who pardoned anybody. But have to pay an attorney to do that. He has to run a background check of my record. I've already talked to police, bonding agencies. I'm fine as far as that goes. There's no issues at this late date. I haven't been in any trouble since I got into trouble in 1972. So 46 years. So but I want to pay off all my traffic fines and get my license back and get all that done first. That's the priority. Personally, I want to be able to drive a car before I'm 70. You know, before I get too old to sit behind the wheel. And go do my paranormal events. Now, I'll tell you one thing. You could be my cameraman. If I get a car and get my license back, I do have my Highlander hybrid, assuming you have a driver's license. And you could be my driver when I go film. Imagine if I went to Area 51. You can go to Area 51 with me, or Roswell. I'm going to need a driver because I can't do all that driving on my own. And we might bring Abram along with us. We'd have the three. We could be like the fat UFO hunters or something. Senior UFO hunters and the kid. I don't know. I want to go to Roswell and Corona. That's the two, and maybe see Hoagland. So, if Richard would see me, I think he would. And we could do, maybe by that time, I just looked at a Logitech camera. It's $47. And that would be live streaming. So if I were to, that's refurbished. If I were to get two of those, I'm thinking of putting one in the living room and one in here once there's more room in here, and go live 24/7. But I would probably want to do that on a paid channel. And I'm not going to charge a fortune. You pay $1 to watch me run around here with clothes on. Watch the cats. When I'm not here, you can watch the cats. And then by then I'll have an iPhone that works, and it would stream if anybody tries to break in here. And the next place I live, the location will not be divulged. That will be, you'll only see the interior of the containers. You will not see the exterior. So I will, that way, protect my secret identity. I will not divulge the secret location of the secret sanctorum. So, it would be fun to go out with the three of us in my Highlander. We could maybe also go to sporting events. We could go and maybe watch the 49ers together. I don't know if Abram's a football fan or not. Or the Giant. Now, I plan to go next month. I have not been to a baseball game in ages, and once again, the only problem is, how in the hell am I going to get home? I hope they're playing during the day, but no, it's this month, the 21st, Friday and Saturday, or Thursday and Friday, or Saturday and Sunday, I don't remember. The Pittsburgh Pirates are playing the Giants for 2 days, and that's all they play here in the National League is 2 days, so they have played the A's in the past, but I don't think they're playing the A's this year at home. So I'm going to go to one of those games if I can. I really would like to see a baseball game. And depending on Auburn's schedule, maybe he can go with me. It'd be fun to have somebody else to go with me. So put my iPad in my laptop bag and go to the Giants. And wear my Pittsburgh Pirates shirt, my Pittsburgh Steelers hat. I do not want Kathy with us. This is a man trip. Kathy does not care about the paranormal, and we'd start fighting, and she'd be bored, and then I'd have to stick her on a plane and send her home. No, this is a guy thing. Paranormal testosterone guy thing, paranormal going out on the road together, searching for America kind of stuff. Another thing, I'd like to go, I'm going to take her to Vegas in the next 2 years. I'm going back to Pittsburgh, and if I can coincide it with Apple Fest in Kansas City, so I can find out stuff to do with my Apple 2GS and 2E. Do the swing, go Pittsburgh, Minneapolis, Kansas City, and if someone had behaved in Kansas City, he would hook up with the guy from Pittsburgh, but I'll have to go with my ribs myself and then come back home. And then when we get a car, we're going to Solvang in Vegas. We're going to take a trip down to Southern California and Las Vegas and LA, and maybe go see Nori on the way back. And by then I hope to have my 4x4, or we'll just rent a 4x4 and go down there and take a long trip, and it would take a couple of days. Someone would have to feed the cats here, and I'd get my friend who takes care of Tiny One go feed the cats across the street for me. He would do that while we're gone. It would take a road trip, and you'd see videos on the road with George and Kathy. And maybe Jerry could do the graphic, you know. So, but I intend to, by September, have live Wi-Fi with this iPad anywhere I go, where I can do a video anywhere, do a video in the car, do a video at the store, do a video inside a store, live Wi-Fi. I don't know if it'll be streaming, but at least I could be on the internet. And I'm looking into streaming companies, but they all want a small fortune to go live streaming. Of course, if my subscribers want to see me live stream, that's another issue. They could always donate to me and give me the money to pay for that. I know Lucky Farrell's, I haven't talked to her yet. I got to write her a letter. Find out what she's using to live stream. I know her cameras are rather expensive, a little beyond my means, like $700 a camera. But she does live streaming, but she says it's not cheap, and I don't know how much it costs. She has to pay a company to live stream. Kathy, we're going to go up to the gold country. I hope in the next 2 years to go pan for gold, and Kathy will take me up there. But she has a low threshold of boredom, so she would go shopping while I'm panning for gold. Excuse me. And so, by the way, to show you that I do go through stuff, this is how much stuff has been just sitting here and going through stuff and throwing it out. One reason I went to Container House is like, I have some damn room. I may take an entire container and make that my video wing and my bookcase wing. It'd be bookcases lined against the walls except for the windows. And then maybe I could get some movie props and put them in the windows. You'd see Alien or Predator or the Terminator or something from Star Wars or Star Trek. I saw something in an antique store here, but it's been put on layaway, and they were Star Wars related. I was really surprised. That'd be cool to have in the window. But have something in the windows peeking out and build my video studio. Find someone to build an actual Alex Jones type video studio with all the controls and it's all set up, and then I'd have to have a cameraman. Of course, if Mr. 6 Week lives in his own container, then he could come over, or Auburn come over, do the cameraman videos, by then maybe I could set up live calling. If I ever talked to Art, how did you set up this live calling business and set up live calling and all that? And then, but that's like probably after we build the place, 2-3 years, take calls live, get a new computer. That's another thing I plan to do by the end of 2020, a new Mac, a new iPad, new internet provider, and get a Skype that works. Reinstall Skype and have it accept my emails so people can call me on Skype. I can't be calling Skype right now. I did their upgrade and wiped out my whole list. The list is still there in Gmail, but it won't let me type it in. And also would then have a phone that would not be my personal phone. Have another line coming in. People could call me. Any haters come in. And somebody said the last stream that somebody called up Norrie with obscenities even past the 10-second limit. So, well, anyway, I am, how long have I been on this stupid thing? Almost an hour with Kathy. Oh, Diggin' Brit. Yes. Well, Kathy wants to kill me over Diggin' Brit. But what else is new? Diggin' Brit owns apparently a very large ranch. No, Kathy does not want to go out in the middle of nowhere. She says, nothing to do, nowhere to shop, nowhere to go. It's boring. So she'll come for a visit. Diggin' Brit owns a ranch. She has goats, sheep, chickens, cattle, a baby deer that she rescued when its mother got killed, cats. She started doing videos where she would go out with a metal detector and find things, a lot of junk, and not much I saw was worth anything, a lot of rusted out stuff. On and around land, she found abandoned houses, abandoned farmhouses, but now she's starting doing cooking videos. She's a mother of, I think she's got 2 kids. I don't know if she's married or got a boyfriend. I know she had a boyfriend at one point. But the thing with Diggin' Brit, she wears very low-cut tops. She's blonde and very busty. I started watching her because I was interested. I still am. And I intend to get a metal detector eventually and start going out doing metal detecting. Watching other videos where they do what they call garbage picking. They don't go through garbage. They drive around and look through the things that people leave on the curb and resell them at flea markets or eBay or pull the metal for scrap value. You can make a lot of money doing it if you know what you're looking for. But she's really busty and very cute and all that. And she has a southern Texas or some kind of accent. And she did a jambalaya sandwich. She made cookies. She does some other stuff. She's starting to do all cooking videos now. But what's cute is her little baby, her baby calf comes in during the videos and nuzzles her. Her cat comes in. She has a white cat. She's a black cat. She has a little baby deer named Daisy. She used to fit. I haven't seen much Daisy lately. She has baby goats. It's funny because she's like my cats. The goats, the baby calf, the deer, the cats all follow her in like a little parade. They follow the mommy. So I showed the videos to Kathy, and she was ready to strangle me and do something else. So she doesn't know why you look at women. Well, I'm looking at her videos because she metal collects, and now she's doing cooking videos. And I am always interested in cooking videos, but with her it's like a bonus. So, and she gets, 25,000 views. So I watched another person who's not around anymore. I think she said she escaped an abusive relationship. The guy made her enlarge her breast, and he forced her to do porn and have sex with other men. And she escaped him, but she said, I'm in fear of my life, and all of a sudden she was gone. Her videos are still there, but she hadn't done a new video in a year, and I have fear that she may have been murdered. So I will not confirm or deny what I would do. I'm not going to get myself in trouble. So don't go there. I'm not suicidal either. I'm not going to comment. Kathy knows, and she's not happy about it. But, yeah, one can only watch so many cat videos. That's all I'm going to say. So, I'm speechless here. I'm not gonna. Let's move on. You have a habit of. No, Kathy's probably sleeping right now. She has to. She's still very tired. She runs around, goes to the store for milk, and that takes hours. It wears her out. Another reason we need a car. Shopping is a pain in the ass on the bus. And there is Baby Fuzzy. I have to put some food in Baby Fuzzy's bowl, so Baby Fuzzy needs some food. So if you give me a moment, I will go get Baby Fuzzy food. Oh. I hope in the next year to lose some weight. Baby Fuzzy. Baby Fuzzy. Look out, Baby Fuzzy. Let Daddy get by so you can get some food. Are you up? Oh, okay. Just wondered. They asked if you're going to move to my container house. I said, no. You're not going to. If we do build it, you're not going to move out in the middle of the desert, right? And they asked your opinion of digging Brit. The blonde. with the giant gazongas. What pillow you're talking about? Oh, that thing. I only put that there so little tiny one could sleep on it. Fuzzy. 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 Oh, Fuzzy ran away. Meh. I don't understand this. They gave her a shot. She's still coughing. After I have a surgery, I'm going to have to call that vet and raise hell. I thought she would be okay. Kathy. 6 week. Why didn't you ask me that before I got up and sat down again? I've said it before, and I will say it again. You're a pest. All right, hold on. Let me get up again and see if she has anything ratty-patty to say. I gotta lose weight. Fucking fat. Hey, you. You have any ratty-patty stories to tell? Well, I asked her. She said she told them one. She has no more stories to tell at the present time. By the way, we had a first tonight. Fuzzy, with me standing there and petting her, but I stopped petting her. Fuzzy let Kathy pet her alone without running away for the first time. She did not panic and run away, so Kathy got to pet Fuzzy, and Kathy got to scratch. Fuzzy likes to be scratched here in her head and her chin, and Kathy scratched her chin and her head. She liked it. She was purring, and her tail was wagging. She was happy kitty, so. And I've never understood. I got 2 dislikes here. I got a feeling if I had, like, let's see, would need 10 would be 3. No, 1 would be, if I had like $500 billion and gave everybody in the country $10, I'd still get dislikes. So, well, she's lying in bed now. She's awake, but she's lying in bed. So, you had your chance 6 weeks. Sorry. Maybe next time. And you watch now, the sewer gap haters will say I have fleas, you know. Fuzzy was coughing a minute ago, so I'm a little disturbed by that. Anyway, that's about it. I will find the stupid charger for the stupid phone, and I will charge it. Let's go. Oh, there it is. It's in the white thing. The USB thing. I keep forgetting that. All right, now it's charging. And so, let's see. All right, let's see if his... No, she won't do live streams because she didn't know how to set it up. I might be able to do live streams from my hospital bed, or a live stream. I don't know what free Wi-Fi, if it's strong enough, though. All right, I'm calling you. No. When are you going to turn off? It's not like I'm sure you have a lot of messages. Yeah, I'd like you to turn that damn thing off. I keep saying I'm calling you, and every time I make a call, now it says you're not available. Now, I can't see you being that busy in the middle of the damn night. That people are banging at your telephonic door. Well, now it won't let me. So that's where that is. Every time I call you, it says the call you have reached is not available. I know there's got to be a way to turn the mailbox off or empty it. Who the hell is calling you? Dumpster Diving Incorporated, or, Toilets R Us? I mean, I don't know. I'm being sarcastic and facetious, but got enough aggravation in my life. So now I'm going to try to call you again. This is stupid. Microphone stopped moving. All right, there you are again. So I'm calling you one more time, leaving you a message and hanging up. Bye. So that's the name of that. And let that charge. So your mailbox is always full. Who's calling you? You claim to live in you were living in a porta potty. I don't know where you're staying now. I know one thing, if I were homeless, I wouldn't be living in a damn porta potty. I'd find somewhere under a culvert, a bridge, an overpass. I'd come up with some money and buy a sleeping bag at least. And you can take branches and make a reasonably comfortable bed out of branches and leaves, and you can take thatch, and if you have string, you can string it between two branches and make a bed with leaves or pine needles and make it so you're warm, and you take newspapers underneath it, you're warm underneath it. There's ways to do this. You don't have to live in a damn porta potty. You'd be out in the open, but if you're under an underpass or something, you're protected from the elements somewhat. You raise yourself off the ground. Get a couple of pallets and stack up a couple of pallets and get some plastic sheeting and to protect the pallets from getting wet, and raise yourself off the ground so if it rains, you're not getting water soaking your sleeping bag. And if you got scrounged enough money with from cans and bottles or something, you could buy some plastic sheeting with a couple of branches, make yourself a makeshift tent that you could roll up in the morning and put in a shopping cart. That's what I would do. So, well, there's no one else in here. I think I'm going to go, folks. It's 11:30 at night. I'm tired. It's been a very long day. And I don't see anybody else here, so... you can watch those on YouTube. I don't have to... And I don't have the... I don't have the capacity here. Remember, it's not my land. It's not my grass. Once I get my vehicle, I will go out and do that sort of thing. Once I get some help from Abram, he carries knives and implements of destruction. And I will talk to him about the best, there are knives and hatchets you can get, but I'm also somewhat of a klutz. I might cut my hand off. I have books showing how to do it. I have a survival book in the other room. It's in the section with the paranormal books because it's sort of paranormal-ish to bug out. Worst case scenario, apocalypse. There's never any privacy here because the people are down smoking in the back lot. There's people down smoking in the front yard. When we woke up, they were yelling and screaming, "Oh, you guys are here now. I say I'm going to have to leave. You all show up. Hello, Ruskin guy." I didn't check. I was sleeping. Sorry, Joseph. I will check later. I'm starting to get sleepy again. And I got to get up at the ungodly hour of probably 9 o'clock tomorrow. Let me see what's in here. I don't do voicemail. Hell, I don't know how to do voicemail. I got Gmail. Wait a minute. How do I get voicemail out of this thing? Oh, there we go. One voicemail. Hold on, I'm listening to an email, but it's not a voice message, but not by you. No. Nope, nothing went through. All I've got the California Lifeline telling me that I have to fill out a form. So I don't know. Send me a damn email. Till I get a real phone, which is an iPhone 8 or a 7, 7X, whatever the hell they call it. I have no idea. Yeah, God, why does it do this? I got a new subscriber today, but I don't remember his name right now. Thank you, new subscriber. So, no email that I can tell, but I'll look at that later once the phone is fully charged and I've had some more sleep. But there are people out there yelling at 7:30 in the evening. Okay. Don't. Don't put that stuff in public, Joseph. You send it to me privately, for God's sakes. No, you don't do that. The haters will get you in trouble. And me, maybe. You send me an email. I just deleted that. You don't put that out in open chat. I gave you my email. You send me an email. Then I'll write it down and erase the email. They'll start using your information and screw things up. Someone still uses Prodigy? Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let's see. Boris Badenoff. Somebody must have bought Prodigy. I can't believe they're still around. Oh, that's your email name. Okay. Prodigy, for those of you who don't know, was a very old, one of the first online things where you could go on the internet, chat, play games and stuff. Now, I'm worried that the haters would use the information to stop me from using what you want me to use. You don't do that in public chat. Any private information you send to me privately. Okay, I've got your information, Mr. Moscow tonight, so Russian freelance. So I will drop you an email. But not tonight. I'm going to bed, so same with 6 week. He opened his mouth about his living situation. They screwed it up for him. Okay, 6 week. You're coming up with questions that need to, you're doing things you should be asking me privately, so it's time to put you on a timeout. I've told you about this sort of stuff. You don't get it. No, I am not going to be calling Moscow. I can't get Skype to work. I'll write your number down for future reference, though. I don't even know how to do that. Why you want me to call you? So I've got it written down. I'll put that in my notes on my iPad later when I can't sleep. You'll probably see live videos when I can't sleep. All right, thanks, Joseph. I'll look at that in the morning. The last video got... What was that? Something went beep at me. Oh, that was my email. So let's... Shut up! Hold on, I'm having problems with this stupid thing. I'm going to shut this up. Okay. The iPhone, you just pick the phone up and... Yeah, but I don't want this stuff out public. They'll start using your number or whatever. I don't want to get into trouble. All right. Okay, we will have to discuss this privately. Oh my God. Well, here's live news. Missouri police officer dies in shooting, 2 other officers wounded. So, that's very sad news. Another man in blue dies. More war on cops. Shut up! Hold on, I have a problem. Stupid. Shut this up. Okay. The iPhone, you just pick the phone up and... So I have to... Now this is interesting. If I try to send it to somebody, it doesn't recognize the email. Alright, I just sent a forwarding message. By the way, let me get out of this. Okay. Alright, I just sent you a test email, Joseph, so let me know if you got it. Off this silly phone. Alright, I'm quitting at midnight because I'm getting very sleepy. And I have to gather up my stuff for tomorrow, clothes, put away some laundry before I go to bed, make some room so Kathy doesn't kill herself trying to get in here. And probably I'll do another live broadcast on Saturday. Kathy will be at home. I probably won't be able to sleep. And I've got some new unboxing things coming in. So they should be coming in soon. Something for my iPad, something for me, and I got to pay for something for Kathy I bought. And a new thing for my videos. So, not a device exactly, but the one thing I get, I'll be able to do videos at night. I bought a camera light that will go on my iPad, and I can charge it and go out and do videos at night. Maybe raccoon videos or deer videos, or God knows what. So when I go out now, you'll be able to see things lit up. So that'll be good. I've got this. It's behind the iPad here. Where is it? I've got this thing that I had charged up at one time, but I do not know where the charger is. This is a very odd voltage, because most of these sort of things are 9 volt. This thing is a 3 volt. Now this will, with an extender, attach, I think it, if I unscrew this, I don't remember, it's been ages. This will fit in the hot shoe of this. It will fit on top of the iPad, but I don't know where the charger is for it. And I'd have to look for every charger I've got to figure out which one. But this is when it does work. And they don't, unfortunately, whoever sold this to me doesn't sell it anymore. I got this a couple years ago. This is a very bright LED light. The only other way I can do it is to go get a universal charger from Fry's, if the Fry's in Concord is still there. Amazon is killing them. And then this can be put on the iPad. You actually have to, not sure about this. This slides back and forth, but there's only one tripod hole in the iPad. I guess I could attach the bottom of the iPad, but not putting it on a tripod. There's no real way to attach this while the iPad's on a tripod, but this will fit in the hot shoe on top of the iPad. But I've been looking for the damn charger practically forever, and I can't find it. So having a new camera light will enable me to go and do night videos, because at nights I can't sleep, and it's not, particularly when it's going to be super hot soon. It will start getting hot the closer we get to spring, and then, of course, in summer it's roasting in here. And I may go out when it's quiet at 3, 4 in the morning and go tromping around and seeing what I can find. So this is a quiet emo. Coffee, yes, it's 2 E's though. I like the little coffee thing he's got there. Oh, he's got a tea bag. I think he's a little unclear on this concept. He typed COFFE, Mr. Freelance, and then he put a cup of tea there. So, but that light, if I can get it working and on the iPad, is really, really bright. The other one I'm getting is a little tiny LED light. The other reason I want to quit, I'd like to have some time to talk to Kathy. We had some issues earlier. I tell her to do stuff, and Maroni used to say ask her to do stuff, but I do stuff and then she doesn't understand. I got mad. So I got to go make it up to her. I want to spend some time with her. We haven't seen each other in ages. And she hadn't seen any movies since Jumanji, so I was going to go take her to Solo. I don't know, has Solo opened up yet? I don't know when that's coming out. My kitties are about 16, I'm guessing, because, of course, I didn't have them when they were born. I moved here 12 years ago. First, I got... she got mad at me. And I asked her to do stuff, she didn't do it right, and I lose my temper, and then she starts yelling at me, and we have a fight, so we're fine. Hold on. Kathy!
Yeah?
How much did the ratty one spend at Red Lobster? $101. Hold on. $101.75. gotta hide the this thing doesn't work on me for some stupid reason. I have to be hiding chat. Here's the woman who has no car. Oh, I paid her on my credit card. She didn't pay him off. She just paid him down. I wasn't there. Now, I have taken Kathy to Red Lobster. The most I've ever spent is about $64. She always wants a cocktail. She wants appetizers. She wants, the hell does he? We get, hello?
I got pee.
Oh, don't mention that out loud. She wants, what the hell do you eat at Red Lobster?
Coconut shrimp.
Coconut shrimp. We have the little bread thingies. You always get a pina colada, right?
Right. And they also have, they have stuff, mushroom stuff with crab.
Crab stuffed mushrooms. She's right here. I was a cashier, retail manager. Worked as a security guard. Don't flush it. She's going to the bathroom, folks. So, retail manager, cashier, security guard. Sold newspapers at one time. News vendor for several years. No, not $201. $101.75, right?
Yeah.
When I say it is so, 6 week, it is so. I think it's ridiculous. I know she's doing Kathy a nice deed, but the woman has no car, and to spend that amount of money on a dinner is like, I've never spent that money on dinner before. $64 for her, Kathy and me, and once with Gwen, $65, but not $101.
Yeah, just
Towel over there.
Huh?
Towel hanging on the towel rack where the milk crates are.
Oh.
New towel.
Yeah, you should see the eyes bug out of her head.
Yeah, come here and talk for a minute when you're done. Close the bathroom. I got a string for that somewhere. A bathroom holder for that somewhere. Come here.
Yeah.
You got it on backwards. No, you don't. It looks like it's backwards. Okay. Here, come over here. All right. What did Patty do when you, what did she do when she got the bill?
Well, her eyes just bugged out of her head.
Lower your voice a little. It is midnight, you know.
Her eyes just bugged out of her head. She paid it.
Yeah. He said, Joseph Roman said, dude, 101 gets me weeks of food. I would never spend that on one dinner. Well, I might. If you go to Roots Crit Steakhouse, a steak there with the potato, without anything else, is $52, but it's an excellent steak.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
And she said, they say hi to you. Say hi.
Hi. I'm really tired.
All right, you're going to go back. Your hands are all wet, cold.
I'll sleep.
All right, I'll be in there in a minute. All right, she's going to go to bed, so say bye, Kathy.
Hey, bye.
That's my bathrobe, by the way, so she has my bathrobe on. A pink fuzzy bathrobe that one of the tenants here gave me a long time ago, and I like to wear it. It's nice and fuzzy, but I don't know where the string is for it. Hold it, it's closed. So there's Kathy going to sleep. The haters have said, one hater wrote me a message on a video, she's fat, why does she eat so much, and all this stuff. Who cares? None of your business. She's my girlfriend. I love her. Well, my voice is going, guys. I think I'm going to end this. How long am I doing? An hour and 37 minutes. I need to have a proper voice when I go in the hospital. I need to do another salt treatment for my nose. I need to kill this off as much as I can before I go into the hospital tomorrow. And I'm getting very sleepy myself. I got to get up in the morning, clean the suitcase off. It's full of dust, and put clothes in it and all this stuff. So I just get tired of this crap. I mean, we've been together on and off, and we've fought, and we've broken up. We got met together, we broke up. We got met together. We lived together, we didn't live together. But we're together. That's all that's important to me. I wish we were closer. And it's one reason why I'm fighting to get my license back, so I can get in the car and go see her. I miss my girlfriend. I miss going out with her. It's fun to go out with her a lot of times. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm getting the drainage out of my nose, so I got to do another salt treatment, which is gross because every time I do that, then salt water runs down my nose. So I'm gonna end this now, and a whole bunch of napkins. I have to keep napkins around everywhere to blow my nose all the time. So. I wish I'd had a better career path. I wish I'd gotten a higher paying job. I wish I'd put away more money when I was young. But there might be a way still for me to make money to take care of my baby and my kitties. So, all right, this is it. This is the guy from Pittsburgh. Thank you for being in here. The bipolar guy is still here 6 weeks. That's another reason I want to move the crazies that are here. And other things. Oh my God, I've got a cobweb up in the corner of the... I'm going to have to take the dust mop and take care of that in the morning when I can see it. Big cobweb. I do that every couple of months, but they form in here like crazy. Another reason I want the housekeeper. Once you see the caregiver having come in here, this place will look a lot different. I've been slowly straightening things out, and I'm going to get rid of that oil thing, get another 3-drawer thing, if it will fit under there, or a 2-drawer thing, and put some of the stuff I got lying on this table. I did do one thing the other night. I took all the... Oh, there goes the phone. I took all the notepads and dug them out and stacked them up on top of each other. So I'm slowly going through stuff. It also depends on how I feel. I woke up this morning feeling like crap. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have a flashlight, so right now, excuse me, it's up there. Where's the camera? It's up in the corner. And there's another one over there. I have to take a dust mop, run it along the top, if I can reach it. But, you know, in the wintertime, she's going to sleep. I mean, Kathy sleeps. Kathy's not like me. I lie down and my back will start hurting, my feet, my sciatic nerve problems will start hurting my feet, and I can't sometimes fall asleep for a couple hours. I'll be in there in a minute. So I don't want to yak for 2 more minutes, then it hits midnight, and we're officially into Wednesday. And I got to watch the Lucky Ferals. Boo's Fork Drip Downstairs is on. So the new Lucky Ferals episode is on. I make myself something to eat, making myself another cup of hot tea, and watch Lucky Ferals. And then I'll read your email and write that down in my notes in the morning, and we'll go from there. So, oh, that looks weird, man. Now, you don't quite see the cobwebs because I didn't have it up high enough. So I think I'd have to, that's another thing. I need these lights to get fixed so I can see. Let me try this one more time. Okay, now we got... Alright, that determines where the camera is. Lampshade. That was the former Snoopy lampshade. When I fix this thing, the Snoopy phone will be on it. When I'll be working with a phone, it will be another lamp, and then I'll have. I gotta get that up from under the table, get this wheel fixed so I can put the Snoopy phone on it. And they want me to have the window unblocked, so I got to move the stuff off the portable air conditioner and have free access to this window in case there's a fire or earthquake, so the firemen can get in here. So, all right, we are now officially at 12 o'clock. Bong, bong, bong. So, let me go one more minute so it goes to 12:01. I wish they'd give me a video of the surgery, because I would be very curious to see what the inside of my eye looks like. There it goes, 12:01. So now you have more George Senda, and you know what to do with. You get to see the inside of my eye. The Apple clock may need a new battery, or it's getting old. I got that on eBay. So, all right, that's it. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great morning, a great day, and I will contact you when I'm in the hospital. And hopefully I can upload a video from the hospital and the Wi-Fi is not too wimpy. Hopefully there's Wi-Fi in my hospital room to keep me from going crazy. 6 week, take your damn... yeah, I will hug Mousy. Take your damn message center offline so I can call you when I'm in the hospital, because I probably won't be able to sleep very well. I never can sleep well when I'm not in my own bed. Have a great day. Stay warm, dry, and safe out there. In 6 weeks, we will do what we can to get you a place to live. You know, there are a multitude of cardboard boxes out there. Fine cardboard boxes for you could live in, maybe, or a crate. You know, years ago when I had an apartment in San Francisco, my first furniture was a big wooden crate that I brought in that was open on one end. That was our dining room table until I got a real table. You could live in a wooden crate, maybe, if you could find one. Put some wheel, take a shopping cart, get a hacksaw, cut the shopping cart off, and put the wheels, and go to Home Depot and get some U things and hammer them in. Then you could wheel around the cart, and you'd have a home on wheels. It'd be better than where you've been sleeping. All right, bye-bye for now. Have a great morning and a great day.